Hey y'all, my name is Yvette and welcome to my channel. Today I'm making 3 drinks inspired by the Netflix original cartoon, The Dragon Prince. This video is made in celebration of the 3rd season coming out on November 22nd. The first drink I'm calling That Dark Magic is inspired by the human mages in this world. Humans don't have their own source of magic like other beings do, so they make their own by taking the life force of other creatures and using that to cast spells. Unfortunately, this has a toll on the magic user, but there are many who would gladly accept that for the power they get in the exchange. This drink is all about using dark ingredients, so the first thing you're going to need is a handful of blackberries. About 10 will do. Put those in a cup and muddle them well. Then you're going to need about 4 ounces of spiced rum. My favorite, hands down, is Kraken Black Spiced Rum. To that, add an ounce and a half of simple syrup. Then add an ounce and a half of lemon juice. Crack open an egg and add 1 ounce of egg white to what you have so far. And finally, the last ingredient and the most important to getting that deep black color of the finished product is activated charcoal. You can usually find this in any vitamin aisle of a grocery or convenience store, and they usually come in the form of pills. Crack open one of those pills and get the charcoal out. Take what you have and shake it until the egg whites are well mixed with everything else. Then add some ice and shake it again so the drink will be nice and chilled. Finally, strain what you have into a glass and you're done. Give the drink a moment to settle and you'll get this really beautiful black color topped with a thick foam that's super tasty. This drink is my favorite of the bunch, not only because it's delicious, but because I feel like a mage mixing a potion when I'm making it. This next drink is made to match the appearance of the one and only Dragon King. Before his death, the Dragon King fiercely protected the border between the human and the elven lands, and it's his son, the Dragon Prince, who the show is all about. Slight change of scenery because you're going to need a blender for this one. Start off with about 4 ounces of Moscato. Add to that about 2 ounces of tequila. And then 1 ounce of triple sec. And then 3 ounces of blue curacao. Take a pinch of salt, another pinch of sugar, and a splash of lime juice. And finally, to all of that, add about 3.5 glasses of ice. Then blend all of that together. You're going for a margarita-like texture. Once you have your drink, an optional step to add a little extra is to salt the rim. Take a slice of lemon to the rim and then dip it into some salt. Then pour your drink into a glass and you're done. This is the second drink of the video. It's harder than you would think to make a drink look like a dragon, but I think I did okay. The final drink I'm making in this video is called Hot Brown Morning Potion. One of the characters in the show drinks what is clearly this world's equivalent of coffee, and she calls it her Hot Brown Morning Potion. So this one's for you, Claudia. Another change of scenery because the first thing you're going to need for this drink is about half a cup of coffee. I'm going to end up setting this drink on fire, and if you want to do that too, I recommend using a glass mug. Next, what you need for any drink that you're setting on fire is rum 151. Add about 2 ounces of that to your cup of coffee. You also need 2 ounces of any liqueur that complements coffee. I'm using Cointreau, but you can use other liqueurs like Amaretto, Kahlua, or Bailey's. Next are the spices. I'm using nutmeg and cinnamon, but that's pretty flexible to your own personal taste. Add a few dashes of each to your drink. And then you're going to want to mix all that together with a spoon. And now it's time for the fun part. Add a thin layer of rum 151 to the top of the drink and then set that on fire. I'm going to pause this right here to give a couple of tips. First is to have some whipped cream on hand because that's what you're going to use to put out the fire. More importantly though, make sure you shake it up well before using to avoid what's about to happen to me. And that is my version of the Hot Brown Morning Potion. Hopefully this is a drink that an adult Claudia would be proud of. These are the 3 drinks I've made inspired by the Dragon Prince. I love the show with all of my heart, so if you like this video, check out the show on Netflix. The 3rd season is coming out on November 22nd, and my friend Cara over at the Wild Book Garden and I are having a Minithon to celebrate. I'll leave our announcement videos and TBRs down below if you want to check those out, but that's going to be it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.